This one, yeah, this one's going to be a tough one. Guys, let's talk about the Steelers game and my keys to victory going into it. Listen, there is no easy way to get through an AFC North matchup. And I know going into this, we're currently favored by 3. They're 8-3, we're 4-7, but it's AFC North football. You throw all of that off the table. Records don't matter. Point spreads don't matter. Totals don't matter. At the end of the day, all that matters is 4 quarters of football. And I don't expect this to be a high-scoring game. I know the total is 47.5. But in all honesty, I could see this game potentially being like a less than 40-point game. This could be like a 17-20 type of game. And I don't think this is going to be one of those games where it's a shootout. We played Baltimore, we had shootouts. This is not going to be one of those things. Here's number 1, okay? We have to be able to run the football. And I know we say this every week. Run the ball, run the ball, run the ball. And survey says that doesn't work out all the time. But they have a very, very good defense. I mean, if you just look at the teams they have played this year when it comes to playing Baltimore, really great offense, shut down completely by that defense. And it's one of those situations where if we're not able to run the football, this is not going to be a good game for us. They have an amazing pass rushing unit. Obviously, Alex Highsmith, we'll see if he does play or not. But they have an amazing pass rushing unit that can get after the quarterback. And if we can't wear down their defense, the only thing you can do against the Steelers, and the best thing you can do, is run the football, wear down their defense, and slowly try to dissect their defense. And then, you run the ball efficiently, you can pass the ball. You can hit them with play action. You can make plays in that category. But if you can't, and you're just over and over again trying to throw the ball against this defense, that's when TJ Watt and that amazing defensive line is going to eat. And eat, they will. They will go straight through you like you're absolutely nothing. I can't believe it's not butter. That will be our offensive line if you try to make this a game where you go back and forth over and over and over again. And, you try to throw the ball 100 times. You have to run the ball. It's the only way to beat a good defense is to wear them down, tire them out, and beat them by slowly dissecting them. It's one of those situations where, again, it is easier said than done. I completely understand that. And it's a situation where it's going to be something where our offensive line themselves are going to have to get the job done. So far over this year, our offensive line has been very wishy-washy. Haven't been able to hold the run blocks effectively. They haven't been able to shut down teams. And a little bit of a majority of our rushing problems have been our offensive line, because even with our offensive line being absolutely dog water, we're still able to, Chase Brown is still running at a very high efficiency rate, but definitely our offensive line, they need to have a good game here. If you can run the ball, you can protect Joe Burrow. That's pretty much how that works. You run the ball, you wear down their defense, you make them have to commit to the run, you hit them over top with a pass. We need to have that type of situation. Number 2, we need a free touchdown. And Chuck Sizzle is not in this game, which sucks so bad. Because that Browns game earlier this year, when we had that free touchdown, as I just said, that was amazing. And that really propelled us for most of that game, if you remember, until, they started to come back a tad bit, but then we were able to eventually take care of business. But we need that touchdown. That's 1,000% a fact, is getting that free touchdown in an AFC North game can be the game changer for the game. That can win you the game by getting a free touchdown. And when I say free touchdown, by the way, obviously no touchdown's free. it means like a touchdown that isn't supposed to be a touchdown. A kick return, punt return, fumble for 6, pick 6, right? Those are touchdowns where you're not earning them on offense. You could say just a defensive score, but you're earning them in a way that isn't traditional to just going out on offense and scoring a touchdown. I guess I shouldn't say defense touchdowns because that's not really a free touchdown. That's a really good play. But kick return and punt returns, those are free touchdowns. Those are touchdowns where you start out the game, you get a kick return for 6, right? And now you're like, holy crap, we're really rocking and rolling. You stop them, get a drive back. Now you go and score a touchdown. Okay, now you're really rocking and rolling. Those type of things. And you get multiple of them in the AFC North game, you're probably going to win the AFC North game 9 out of 10 times. Free touchdowns, it's one of those things where it's a backbreaker. There's not many points scored in these games in AFC North. I know the Ravens game is the counter to that, but for the most part, usually there isn't many much scoring in a AFC North battle. So free touchdown, always nice. Number 3, and here's what I'll say, right? Steelers offense does not scare me. They don't at all. Our defense does, though. Our defense scares me, not their offense. I think Russell Wilson's a great quarterback, and I think if you shut down George Pickens, you really is going to come down to Jalen Warren, Najee Harris running the football, and the rest of their unit. I know they got Freiermuth, but yeah, I'm not scared of anyone else. Calvin Austin, great receiver, don't get me wrong, but there's really not a number 2 there. So, that's the case. It's really just, don't be stupid. And that is the most, from the purebred of my heart as possible, defense. Don't be stupid. Don't overcommit your assignments. Don't do your damn job. That's pretty much what I'll say for our defense, is do your job. Because this is a game where, again, it's going to be a low-scoring affair. It's going to be a back-and-forth low-scoring game. The last thing you can do / afford in this type of game is play stupid and let them get a free touchdown. Or, I mean, a free touchdown. I guess you could, letting them get a easy touchdown. Okay? In this type of AFC North battle, you have to make them work for every touchdown they get. It has to be like pulling teeth out of their head to score touchdowns in this type of game. We can't let our defense, for the 80th time this year, become our liability and cause us to lose yet again. Okay? That's that. And also, Evan McPherson, make your damn kicks. That's the last one. That's a freebie. That's an honorable mention. We'll see how this ends up turning out. See you guys next one. Peace.